Linda Joy Myers, and I'm the president and founder of the National Association of Memoir Writers. And I'm really happy today to be talking with my colleague and author, Judy Mandel. Welcome, Judy.
Thank you, Linda. Thanks for having me.
So Judy is the author of Replacement Child, which is a memoir, a wonderful memoir where Judy solves a lot of problems in terms of how to go back and forth in time and how to present a very complex story, weaving between now and then and reflection, and even I think you include letters and journals, don't you?
Yes, some of the research was done through letters and journals.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful book, and I highly recommend it. I'm the author of Don't Call Me Mother, A Daughter's Journey from Abandonment to Forgiveness. And we, both of us, want to talk to you today about how to begin your memoir, because we both had to find solutions to not only how to begin, but how to keep writing. So today we're going to talk about how to jumpstart your memoir and dig into the memories and the emotions that you carry with you that make you want to write a memoir. So Judy, how do you help people get started with their memoir?
What I try to talk to people about is when they talk to me about writing a memoir is what makes you want to write that memoir? What is the one memory that you have that you've always wanted to write down, that you feel the most passionate about, that burns in you, that you have wanted to write, and write that one first. I think whether that becomes the beginning of your story or the middle or the end, it doesn't matter. Just start writing, and that's the most important thing, is to start writing and to silence that inner critic so that the story can come out. And you'll write other scenes, you'll rewrite it. Nobody ever has to see it, but write down that first scene. I think that's the place to start.
I agree. I think that's a really good idea. It's like we have this emotionally charged memory burning within us, and I think it's important, as you give yourself permission to get started, is to realize that it's private, it's for you, it's for nobody else. It's not a published book yet, because people get in their own way, like you say, with that inner critic thing, going, oh, what if somebody reads this? Oh my gosh, I can't do it. They're not going to read it unless you show it to them personally. So give yourself permission to do that. One technique I suggest is to first make a list of a few of these emotionally charged moments that I call turning points. They may not be a time when your life completely changed one way or another, or they might. Sometimes it's a good idea to find those, but certainly moments where some kind of meaning or some kind of emotional punch in the stomach or an emotional aha takes place, and make a list of about 10 of those, and then write each one, including the most emotionally enticing one, like Judy was talking about. Write them in scene. You want to talk a little bit about what a scene is, Judy?
Sure. Scene, if you can think of a scene as even a different medium, think of a film and think of the eye of the camera and the reader coming into the scene, zooming in on detail that's important to the message of the scene. And description is very important in a scene. You want to have, even in your scene, you want to have a beginning, a middle, and an end, in the same way that you'll see a scene in a film. I think that's one way to think about it. That when you're watching a movie, you'll see certain things that will be focused on, and it's for a reason. So you want to do the same thing in your scene, and you focus on, the detail that is meaningful, which means that there's going to be a lot of detail that you remember that you won't include in your scene because it won't be meaningful to what you're trying to convey.
Right. And that gets us on the topic of theme and so on. But Judy and I and our colleague, Jerry Waxler, sorry. are going to be offering more information on memoir writing as through the series of videos that we're going to be presenting to you. And we're also going to be teaching together at a retreat in Connecticut, October 3 to 5. So please visit namw.org to learn more about our retreat. Judy?
Thank you. Yes, we're all looking forward to that retreat and to meeting more memoir writers.
Thank you, and begin your memoir now. Keep writing and jumpstart into your story. Thank you, and goodbye.